Good morning, everybody. I am going to talk about Explorer 3, which should be hopefully eventually loaded in your Seesaw. So here we are in Seesaw under activities. Depending on your folder, you might have it in social studies, but take a look over here. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and you guys know the usual PDF piece. You're going to click on this to get in there. And if you're listening to this video, you've already done that because that's where you get this video. And then we go into the link. Today there are two maps in which you're going to compare and contrast. The first map is going to be the, I'm going to try it, Universalis Cart- uh, Cartographia. I believe that's how you say it. Universalis Cartographia. And so this is kind of how it is created. It's a cool looking map. I really like looking at this map. It's really interesting. Just this is the idea of their world back in the 1500s. Remember, this is just after Columbus sailed the ocean blue, right? This is in the 1500s. Columbus had just gotten done sailing there. So his idea of America's right here. Okay. But take a look at this entire thing. Look at all the tiny little islands they had found and where they feel like it fit and everything. It's just so interesting to me. So there's that map. Okay. This is the old map, obviously. And this is the new map, which you are far more familiar with. And this one is, oops, I got it off there. This one is, well, I'm not going to give away too many differences here, but suffice it to say, more detailed, right? Much more based on countries, right? So those are some big pieces to look at. Look how much more defined the ocean is and things like that. So I've already given you a whole bunch of differences, which is helpful because let's go back. Today you are going to compare and contrast, meaning look at the similarities, look at the same things, and then contrast. What are different? What's very different about the maps? And obviously you will see what's very different, right? It's very different. The old map is quite a bit different. So the biggest part, just going to give it away again, is there are missing parts to the old map. There are some things that haven't been discovered yet. Explorers will continue on later on to create that. But as of right now, that's where it is at. Okay, so we have the old map, the new map. You're going to take a look at it. Now let's go ahead and go back into Seesaw. All right, I'm going to just exit out of the exploration thing. I'm going to X out of here, and I'm going to go ahead and go to Add Response. All right, and in my response, I'm going to see, voila, that map again. Here's the good thing. In here, I can use the magnifying glass. So you can kind of get in there a little bit better and really look at it. Take some time to detail. Have fun looking at maps, it's no Google Earth, I know, but it is really fun to kind of just see like, oh, I've been there, or I've been there. But very fun to do. Take a look at this second map. And this one, again, it's a very old map. This one has actually been colored. There are older versions. I don't know if they were ever colored. But you can't really get into the fine detail of what it's saying. You can see that this is Africa. They had started to refine a little bit of the European continent, and of course they were trading with China a lot. So there were things that were more defined. You can't read any of this because one, I believe it's all in Latin anyway, but two, it's just too old. You can't really make out some of those words. I'm sure if you really want to get deep into it, there's a YouTube video you can find. So those are the two maps. When you're done, You're going to come over here. You're going to start adding things. Okay, there's new map. Let's talk about some things that are in the new map. Maybe um, I could say, I think we should try to find 3 things for the new map. What do you say? So in the new map, maybe we would say um, countries are more defined, right? In the old map, something that is different is that then something that's different that is not the same as the new map is, um, I would say countries more defined. The old map does not contain most of America. Okay. And then what's something the same? Well, Europe is pretty formed, right? The continent of Europe is pretty much there. Europe is well drawn out. Okay, that is one thing, and remember all of this came from Europe, so that would make sense, right? And so let's do 3 in each category. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So you would have 3 differences, and 3 things that you see that are the same. Similarities are harder because there is some things like, yes, they both include the ocean. That would be one, right? But then also, they are quite different now. So, um, good luck. I think you'll have a good time with this one. I enjoy looking at maps. Hopefully, you do too. All right. Bye.